Hello, my name is Rebecca Hu, and I am here to tell you about our poster, Reframing the ISN Video Legacy Project 30 Years On with Pandemic Influences. This project was started out in 1990 by Dr. Kim Solez and J. Stewart Cameron as a way to immortalize nephrology history, transplant, and renal pathology influences in video form. I will turn this conversation over to Dr. Kim Solez as he will explore some of his thoughts and rationale in putting this project together. Thank you.
So Rebecca Hu and I are presenting on behalf of the other authors our poster entitled Reframing the ISN Video Legacy Project 30 Years On with Pandemic Influences. You may wonder what those influences are. Ordinarily, putting together a video often involves bringing together the audio file and the video file. And believe it or not, during the pandemic, we have sometimes been unable to do that because we couldn't locate them both. So for the first time, we have, during the pandemic, generated some video legacy interviews that are audio only, where there basically is no video file. It has also sadly caused us to question whether the Video Legacy Project is going to continue. But now, as of April 2021, I can tell you confidently that it will continue. There will be new videos, and the process is ongoing despite the negative impact that the pandemic has had on those of us doing this work. So that's kind of a nice thing. So from the actual poster, you can see that this project began in 1990 with a list that Stewart Cameron and I put together of prominent nephrologists that were still active and able to be interviewed, but were part of the original founding group that made kidney medicine happen. And so that was the idea back then, and we persisted then for 17 years between 1990 and 2007. And then there was a bit of a hiatus, but not very long, and then Georgina Piccoli picked up a new Nephrology Pioneers project on behalf of the EDTA ERA in Europe with extensions worldwide. And over time, we've kind of merged these two projects, and there are now, as a consequence, two playlists on my YouTube channel, one of which is primarily focused around Georgina's interviews, the ones she did with her colleagues. That's called Nephrology Pioneers. And then the original list is the Nephrology Video Legacy playlist. There's a lot of overlap between the two. And it's really quite watchable, and there will be more videos, I assure you. The process has not stopped. And we're quite excited about this. I think with the negative influences of the pandemic, there are certainly new challenges brought to renal medicine, and it's good to be able to look back at our history, and these interviews are probably better than the video history of any other medical specialty. So, how about that, eh? Yeah, so if you have not watched them, I think you would enjoy it quite a lot. And we encourage you to give us ideas of who else should be interviewed in the future.